welcome back to another edition of 10 Buck Test Bench, and what might be an epic fail. We got this scope yesterday at the flea market, and it was very breezy, and we carried it back to the truck. Didn't notice anything unusual except the cord was cut off. And I put it in the back of the truck for the ride home, backed into the garage, closed the bay door, got out of the truck to unload, and there was a strong smell of wood smoke or some kind of burnt something in the garage, and I just attributed it to the neighborhood. There's a few people here that burn wood. Didn't think anything of it. Brought everything downstairs, and the smell of smoke kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger until light dawned over Marblehead that the problem was the scope. So we put it outside for the evening, and now we're going to open this thing up and see what we can find. And I'm probably going to scare the heck out of all the birds that just flew over here to the bird feeder. Nope, they just realized I'm standing here and left. Okay, we're going to take the screws out, open this thing up, and see what we have, and I suspect it's going to be dead. Okay, and our worst suspicions have been verified. The power transformer has smoked, and you may be able to see the pile of stuff that melted out of it. Let me zoom in here a little bit. That pile of stuff right there is what came out of the power transformer. However, all is not lost. Even though the scope is a write-off, I should zoom back out here before I pan. There we go. We have a project box that has a lip all the way around the inside edge so that an aluminum panel can be built. It will screw in anywhere along this front edge all the way around, and we end up with a fairly decent enclosure. Not to mention, if we come back over here, and I'm going to zoom out again, we have a plethora of parts. We have binding posts, potentiometers, chokes, a lot of reusable resistors. The capacitors, for the most part, will probably get thrown away because they're probably leaky at this age. The tube we'll get rid of, but these other tubes can be salvaged. And the chassis itself could be saved as a building platform for another project by simply making a new aluminum panel the dimensions of this and putting some holes around the edge. We'll have a nice enclosure for projects. Remember, this was free. I paid nothing for it. The knobs are worth something. The binding posts would cost you real money, probably $2 or $3 for a set of binding posts. Knobs, pots, there's an awful lot of reusable parts inside of here. But for now, this thing is going to live outside while it airs out. Replacing the power transformer is usually not an option. There's usually a specialized high voltage winding, and just not available these days, and not worth the expense for a free oscilloscope. So what we ended up with was a nice project box. But remember, scopes are $1 a megahertz, and I have bought many 20 megahertz scopes for $15 to $20 that worked very, very well, dual channel scopes. So this one will become parts, and in future perhaps we'll pick up another one. But for now, I'm the radio mechanic. We're going to end this here and move on to other projects. Take care. See ya.